What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sir Splash, and today this is a bit of a random video. It really stems from research I'm doing on Marvel Comics and disagreements turned agreements I had with some of the people that research with me on certain scans and the implications they make. Now, this also directly ties back to a video I recently did titled Marvel's Strongest Characters Explained, Part 1, in which we went over some characters that we tiered as far as who's the strongest. I encourage you to go watch that, by the way. We worked hard on that video. But anyways, one of the characters we brought up that is heavily contested, apparently people on the website Quora have a huge problem with it, is Mephisto. Now, one of the reasons for this is Mephisto is a jobber in Marvel Comics. If you don't know what a jobber is, it's someone that gets caught slipping a lot, doesn't perform to their best abilities, can lose to people that aren't that good. Marvel, you got stuff like Mephisto. DC, I would say, it'd be someone like Spectre, who really shouldn't be taking L's, but takes L's anyways. Characters like that. Now, to justify Mephisto scaling as him being Outerversal, I'm kind of going to go over a couple scans that stem from, I believe, Secret Wars 2. Where I'm reading all this, by the way, is on Marvel Unlimited. It's an app you can download. Not sponsored by them, but it is a very good app. It has every Marvel comic. You can make your reading list there and stuff. They should sponsor me, but definitely check that out if you have some money on you, worth the subscription. Over 27,000 comics at your hand. You can make reading lists. You can read by authors. You can read by characters, events. They have everything separated. I'm going to eventually absorb literally every comic book in Marvel. When I do that, I'll become omnipotent, but, whatever. That's a grind. But anyways, so, I'm grinding on the cosmology, solidifying it every day. I come across Pre-Retcon Beyonder kind of explaining abstracts to a man. Now, among these metaphysical abstracts that are personifications of ideas we know of, like evil, chaos, duality, goodness, existence, non-existence, life, death, the struggle, everything in between. He's explaining how, there's these beings that are the representations of these very ideas. The man goes, he's kind of confused by it. He says, are they real? Now, the reason this is important as it pertains to Mephisto, and you're probably going to see these two scans constantly flashing on screen because these are two scans kind of on trial, so to speak. But anyways, one of the abstracts he mentions that is in this realm of power, like this idea of power, is Mephisto, who he says represents things like evil and mischiefness. Now, the guy goes, are they real? And Pre-Retcon Beyonder says, they aren't real in what you and I consider real. They're I believe he says they are insubstantial, like an idea, but they have power beyond imagination. So to kind of explain those few lines, and I hope this is something, I get constantly a lot of people commenting or messaging me on Discord. You could join my Discord, by the way. Will be in the link. Saying, I think I understand that this character in Marvel's Outerversal, but I don't know how to prove that. And, honestly, this day and age, especially on Discord with the power scaling community, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. So the reason these lines are important is these characters, including Mephisto, are non-real in comparison to us. They are beyond what we would consider real. What we would consider real, by the definition, is something we could prove objectively based on our scientific laws. So, does it exist in space? Does it exist in time? Does it exist in a dimension? Any dimension consisting of time or space. If it is beyond those things, we wouldn't consider it something we could objectively prove through these laws we have made to come up with objective reasons. Now, why is this important? Because he says, they're not real compared to us, like we would be real. in fact, to beings that are real, including someone like yourself. And when he says this, he's referring to mankind, which 3D. He said they can only project their essence onto us in a way that would help us comprehend what they represent. For example, in a lot of cultures, mythology, whatever, the phoenix is the representation of the idea of rebirth. The Phoenix Force comes and presents itself a lot of times in the form of a phoenix, and it represents rebirth of creation. Now, these characters cannot, in their full essence, manifest themselves as real. All they can do is hope to project themselves. So it doesn't matter what dimension it is. It could be the first dimension, second dimension, third dimension, all the way to the most infinite dimension you could, conceive of. They can't project themselves onto that level with their full essence. They're just beyond that, beyond the idea of being bound to the real. Some people might ask you, oh, so are you saying all ideas are outerversal? No, what you're saying is, what level is that idea at? Can you ever show love in its true actuality physically on a dimension? No, it's extremely abstract. It's more of an idea. It's an idea that can never fully, truly manifest itself in reality, regardless of what plane of existence you're on, what dimension you're on. It is something beyond that. These are forces, pre-retcon Beyonder explains, that are beyond existence itself. Now, even if you don't have just these two scans, plenty of stuff in Marvel that we went over in that video that helps solidify this, as far as things being transcendental, like the Phoenix Force, naturally having to be transcendental. They naturally have to be above existence in order for to govern existence, like rebirth, death, and the rebirth of all of creation. In order for that to happen, you can't be inside the creation, because you would be gone too, because everything in creation dies. You have to be outside of it in order to govern that. Non-existence, in order for non-existence to be a thing, there has to be existence. And once existence is gone, once all those dimensions are gone, you still have non-existence, which is, why people argue so hard for oblivion. So non-existence can't fully manifest itself in existence. And that's an idea. Non-existence is an idea. So yeah, I guess not all ideas would be outerversal, but to their absolute degree, like non-existence, it has to be, because it's non-existence. So anyways, there you guys go. I hope that helps you a little bit in understanding why someone even like Mephisto, who represents evil, who represents mischievousness, is considered a complete abstract and struggles to project himself upon reality, because that's limiting the true essence of what he is. The true essence of what he is should be boundless in comparison to reality. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. If you want to join my Discord, talk to me about comics, Marvel comics, some DC stuff, even manga. I don't really care. If you just want to talk to me, that's fine. You can join the Discord. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this helped you understand some reasons behind why you can argue characters in Marvel are outerversal. One thing I am working on is constantly improving my scaling, constantly adding to it. That's why I got Marvel Unlimited. Again, I suggest you go check that out. It's really helping me, and it keeps everything in order. So the more I absorb, the more I can pump out really good content. I'm hoping to have some versus battles coming soon, including with Classic Doctor Strange. I'm actually considering doing Classic Doctor Strange versus Miracle Man, a run I covered before. I think that'd be really interesting. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy Sir Splash. Stay healthy in quarantine. I hope all of y'all are doing well. Make sure to share my content with everybody you know that has any semblance of interest in fiction, in comic books. And yeah, I will see y'all later. Peace.